Hello everybody and welcome to my first ever Black Ops 2 video. It's exciting, isn't it? Yeah, it is. I'm here to talk to you guys about my first impressions and all that good stuff. And I know I was supposed to put out a video before. I was going to record myself in line getting the game and all that good stuff. But when I arrived to queue up at like 9:45, there was a group of 5 guys waiting outside. And they were already looking at me really weird and looking at me like I was crazy. I didn't want to pull out like a big camcorder and be like, hello everybody, this is the line, say hello guys. I didn't want to do that because I didn't want to appear crazy. Yeah, so this is my first video. I did the typical thing that I do when a new game comes out. I lock my door. I'm like, don't talk to me. I don't want to see your face. And I just sit there and completely cut myself off from the world and play the game. But I'm back. And I'm here to talk about my first impression. But before I get into all of the good, the bad, the positive, the negative, my opinions, blah, 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 I'm going to tell you guys what setup I am using. So the gun that I'm using is the Scorpion. I have the laser sight and fast mags on it. I wouldn't usually choose to have fast mags on any SMG just because I don't really feel like it's necessary. My choice would be to have extended mags or a silencer. But fast mags was the only thing particularly useful at the time that I had unlocked, so I went with fast mags. The perk setup that I am using is lightweight, hardline, scavenger, extreme conditioning, and dexterity. I have no tactical, no lethal, no secondary because I don't want one. The score streaks that I'm using are the UAV, the stealth chopper, I think that's what it's called, right? Stealth chopper, and the Blackbird, which by the way will never ever be called an orbital VSAT from my mouth. It is a Blackbird. Orbital VSAT is a stupid name. So anyway, let's get into my impressions of the game so far. So starting out with the little things that I appreciate, I really like how you unlock emblems and player cards and stuff like that, because before in Black Ops, the original Black Ops, you only unlock stuff as like you leveled up and then you could pay to unlock it. You didn't actually have to achieve anything in-game in order to unlock stuff. And that's one thing that I really liked about the Modern Warfare series, is when you had a title or whatever or an emblem, it showed that you did something significant. So you can show off. You can be like, yeah, bitches, this is what I did in the game. Get on my level. All that stuff. I really like that. And I also like that they put that with emblems. Even though my emblem will always be a lightning bolt or something like that, I do like the fact that you can show off what you did with your emblem and your player card. That's a really nice touch. That's the one thing that I really love from Modern Warfare 3. So I think they did a really good job there. Another little thing that a lot of people may not have noticed, but I do really like the little touch, is, you know, when you first start the game and it brings up a map, it says the name of the map, then the location, and then the picture comes up? I think that's really cool. I don't know if any of you notice it or particularly even care about it because it doesn't pertain to how the game plays, but I just think that it's a really nice touch. I think it looks sexy. But I will move on to some stuff that you guys actually care about. So let's start off with the maps. I think the maps in general have been designed really well. I think they flow well. The action, the pace of action is good. It's not super crazy ridiculous like Modern Warfare 3 was, but it's also a little bit faster than the original Black Ops. So I think they did a really good job with the pacing of the maps. The only maps that I've come across that I don't particularly like would be Drone and Carrier, and it's not necessarily because the map is bad, but it's just because I feel like, especially in Domination, it promotes camping. Just like way too much camping. Entirely too much camping. Well, I mean, we all know there's going to be some camping, but there's just too much on those maps for Domination. So those maps I'm not too much of a fan of. But honestly, I have not had that experience where a map comes up and I'm like, oh no, why this map? And then I leave. I've never had that experience yet with Black Ops 2. So I think they did a really good job with the maps in general. The colors I really like. It's vibrant. And when a game is vibrant and pretty, it makes you feel better when it comes to playing it. It does for me anyway. It makes me happier to look at a more colorful game than something that's just gray. AKA Modern Warfare 3. I think that they did a really good job on the guns too. I feel like all of the guns that I have used are viable. It's just down to your personal preference and personal playstyle as to which ones you prefer. So I haven't used any of the shotguns, the LMGs, or the sniper rifles. I've only used assault rifles and SMGs, so that's what I'm going to give my opinion on. The assault rifles, I've tried all of them except for, I think, 2. Sorry, I can't remember the name. I'm sorry. The ones that stand out for me are the MTAR, the Type 25, and the M8A1, I believe it's called. Cross my fingers, hopefully that's what it's called. Those ones definitely stand out for me. And it's not because the others are bad, it's just because when I play with those guns, I feel a little bit more comfortable and I feel like it makes sense for the way I play the game. The SMGs though, that is where my heart is. I love SMGs. I would prefer to use an SMG over an assault rifle any day. And the only one that I haven't used yet is the Vector. But the clear winners for SMGs are the MP7, the MSMC, and the Scorpion. The Scorpion, my god. The Scorpion is a beast. I love the Scorpion. The Scorpion and the MP7 are going to be, I predict, going to be the guns that I choose to use in most situations. Honestly, the only thing that I have to say about Black Ops 2 that is negative is that it feels like I have to be a super tryhard sometimes. Like, for example, I will go into a gunfight, I will shoot the guy first, I will drop shot, I will jump shot, I will no-scope 360 off the wall, and I will still die. And I'll watch the kill cam and I'll think about it and be like, I honestly do not know why I lost that gunfight. Because in another game, it would have been an easy kill for me. But in this game, it feels really hard. And it's not all the time, it's just some of the times it feels like it's just really hard. It's hard to explain. I don't know if you guys have experienced this, but it just feels like one-on-one, gun to gun, I have to do a lot more to get the kill than I had to before. And I'm not sure why that is. It might be because sometimes the connection's not perfect, maybe the hit detection's not perfect. I don't know, because personally, I've experienced a really good connection in this game. A lot better than any of the previous Call of Duty, well, not all of them. I've only played Black Ops and Modern Warfare 3, so better than when those two games first came out. The connection is amazing for me, unless I play with Chris, because he's across the ocean and all that stuff, so I usually have a bad connection when I play with him. But when I just play solo and I'm just jumping in a game, my connection is awesome. So I don't know why it feels harder. If you guys have experienced that, write it in the comments and let me know why you think it is, because I honestly don't know. I don't know what the answer is. I don't know what the problem is. And I don't know how to fix it. I don't know how to make it easier. I think it's just, it's gotten a little bit better for me, and maybe it's just adjusting to the pace of the game, the play style of the game. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But at the moment, it just feels like I'm having to do more to win less, if that makes any sense. Honestly, I'm just having a lot of fun. It feels so good to play a Call of Duty again and really enjoy it and really love it and have a lot of fun while playing it, and not just being angry and frustrated all the time. Because when Modern Warfare 3 was out, I felt really upset that I didn't love it, because I love playing Call of Duty, and Black Ops 2 has brought that back for me. And I haven't even tried out so many things. I haven't even played zombies yet. I haven't played a few different game modes. So I'm really looking forward to making videos about a game that I really, really love and bringing them to you guys. So that is it for my first Black Ops 2 video. Let me know in the comments how you've been finding the game, and I'll speak to you later.